Just give me 1 minute here before I start this thing off. So just give me 1 second. Got to make sure my audio is working. I was going to try to do this earlier, but my internet was being stupid. Just 1 minute here. Let's see. Is my audio on my end doing well? I hope so. Yeah, it is. Okay, my mic is working. So anyway, we are back for another day of M1 tournament matchup. I was going to do an episode earlier, but my internet was being complete and utter garbage earlier, so I had to wait for a little. And so here we are back for night 7, or day 7, whatever you want to friggin' call it, of the M1 tournament. And there's Devin and Styles in the chat. They are both in high-profile matches tonight. Brandon Styles is going to have our main event tonight as he's got to face Mr. Amazing in our main event of night 7. Should be a hell of a matchup between a new Mr. Amazing and Brandon Styles. That will be our main event tonight for the B block, and your semi-main event will be Devin versus Daiki Nabayev in our semi-main event in Block A. As tonight would have been Devin versus Joe Kenny, but due to the attack of Mr. Amazing on Dark Asylum, that match is not a thing anymore, and that is why it got bumped down to the semi-main event, because, Devin versus Kenny would have been the main event if Kenny was still in this tournament, but due to his concussion, he is not. So we start things off here with two men not having too brave a tournament. Claudio Castagnoli sits at 4 points. He is still alive. Here are 4 points, but right now Jelon Morrison is on the cusp of elimination. If Jelon Morrison does not beat Claudio Castagnoli tonight, he's eliminated from the tournament. Devin talked about they had to update Devin again. Well, had to upload Devin again. Yeah, okay, so do that a little later tonight. So Morrison needs a win to stay alive. And look at that, a Fisherman's Buster ready for Morrison. You can tell that this young kid wants a win here tonight. There it is, had to bust the computer out while I'm here. Morrison on the attack, nice spinning back over from Jelon Morrison. We have some other higher profile matchups tonight that could potentially change things in each block. Chase Bazana has a big match later tonight. Iron Taylor facing Tatsuya Endo later in what should be a good matchup between Taylor and Endo. Taylor is still alive at 4 points. We'll see what he can do here. Brooklyn Joker sits at 2 points. Same with Jun Akiyama. Both of those men are still alive in Block B, but they might need to start winning here pretty soon, or else they could be eliminated very fast. Cover by Morrison. Morrison to put away Claudio. No. Like I said, Morrison needs a win to stay alive, so can he do it? One of the youngest people in this tournament is Jelon Morrison. Needs that victory to stay in this tournament if he wants a chance to even make the playoffs. And if he wins out, he still needs some tiebreakers to go his way. Unlike people like Devin and Brandon Styles, who are both doing pretty well. Devin, even though he lost to Marlon Starks last night, he still sits nicely at 6 points. Better to be at 6 points than 2. Oh, Morrison went for a crossbody, but he's caught from Claudio with the power. Claudio Castagnoli. Brandon, though, even better than Devin right now. 8 points for him, only a win behind Mr. Amazing, who leads the B block. Chase Bazana still leads Block A with 10 points, but he's got two dudes right behind him. Actually, 3 now. No, he's got 4. There's 4 people right behind him in Revenge, Alpha Wolf, Marlon Starks, and Corey Crichton. Those 4 could potentially catch Chase here tonight with a win, and there's the uppercut from Claudio Castagnoli. The uppercut from Claudio, is that going to end the tournament for Morrison here tonight? The uppercut of Claudio. No, a kick out there from Jelon Morrison, close to almost ending the dreams of Jelon Morrison. Morrison for Larry, he got tossed by Claudio. And there's Paulie there, here for the opening matchup between Claudio and John Morrison. I think after this, though, I'm going to do a curation video for the newer Marcus King. And then that'll be it for today. Oh, what the hell? Claudio on top of the barricade right now. Claudio Castagnoli pulling out some stops here against John Morrison. Was not expecting that move from the powerhouse of the Death Riders. Hey, nothing bad with playing High on Life. High on Life's a good game. I can't wait for the sequel to come out later this year, I think. I think that's when it comes out. Yeah, Claudio's always had a great uppercut. I'd agree with that one there, Brandon. Right now, though, Morrison going right after that arm of Claudio Castagnoli. Smart move by the young man. Take out the arm of Claudio. He can't really do much. That power base of Claudio results in that arm and leg strength of his. Now double knees to the back. Best theme in wrestling right now? Ooh. It's a tough choice, actually. There's a lot of good themes. None from WWE, of course, because WWE's themes are terrible, thanks to Death Rebel. Places these boards. Shut up, Blaze. Like, wrestling in general, again, WWE stands no chance against wrestling in general. Will Ospreay? That's not a bad choice. That's not my choice, but it's a good one. Halfway across the ring, Claudio somehow, someway hits that dive. Claudio can't jump for him. Paulie's. It's tough to pick one. There's a lot of really good wrestling themes today. It's just easy to decide which company, just because WWE has Death sucks. Oh, big, beautiful forearm there for Paulie to the head of Claudio. Claudio coming on spaghetti legs here. Morrison be going for the victory. He needs it badly. Morrison, bed back body drop to Claudio. Fatal bites. The Undertaker? Yeah, but Taker's retired, though, Taylor. He means like wrestling now, not back then. Morrison, the cover off the splash, and almost three, but a kick out for Claudio. Morrison's looking to put the match. No, I thought he was going for a Tiger Driver, but no, instead, the Atomic drop to Claudio. Randy Orton, that's not a bad choice. I like that one. Oh, right to the eyes right to the eyes. Said went for a pointed elbow, but I kicked in the ribs for Claudio Castagnoli. Claudio, what is he thinking about doing here? Or else if 2K wants to work their magic, spear in the corner from Claudio. Kenny's battle cry is good, yeah. That is a good choice. Claudio could be thinking sharpshooter. Sharpshooter is locked in for Claudio. Sharpshooter. Well, Jalon Morrison tapped to a sharpshooter, and he does. Morrison has tapped out to the sharpshooter of Claudio Castagnoli, so that means Jalon Morrison is the first person to be eliminated from the tournament, as Claudio Castagnoli makes him tap out to the sharpshooter. So we have our very first elimination from the tournament. Claudio is sitting at 6 points right now in this tournament. You know that Jon Moxley is happy about him with getting that win there. And the poor young kid, Jalon Morrison, is the first one to be eliminated from the tournament. He still has matches in this tournament, but he won't make the playoffs. Here's one of the people in Block B. They're kind of in the basement, as it's Brooklyn Joker taking on Baron von Farkas. Joker sitting at just 2 points, so that victory over Blaze McCoy. He lost to John last night. Or Mike Watson, not John. And Farkas, he's 6 right now at 4 with a loss against Christian Barton last night. I always find it hard to pick what is my favorite theme of wrestling right now. It's just there's so many good ones from, like your guys' choices, from Kenny Omega's to Will Ospreay's to Randy Orton's. Already a curve stomp caught to a counter there from Baron. I'm just trying to think about what would be my pick currently. Minoru Suzuki is definitely one of them. Even though it doesn't use the theme as much anymore, it still works. Ozawa definitely has one of the better ones. The best theme made by Jim Johnson? Oh, God. That's a tough one. He's made so many damn good ones. There's a crap ton you can name. Right now, though, lock-up between Brooklyn Joker and Baron von Farkas. I watched G1 Climax 35 earlier today. Right now, we know of the people that will be representing the A block in the playoffs of G1 Climax 35. Evil will get that first friggin' round bye. That damn Evil who beat Tanahashi in the semi-main event earlier. And because of that, friggin' gets that bye into the semifinals due to him saying that he wrestled cleanly, even though he didn't in that match. He won by throwing powder in the eyes of Tanahashi and hitting him with Evil to pin him for 3. And then Finley got the second place in Block A with his win today over Yuya Uemura, and Yota Tsuji got third with a win over Kyle Newman today. And Yuya Uemura was the poor guy that ended up as 4th place. Yeah, I think it was. I actually watched Baron Corbin wrestle last night on MLW. He won over Anthony Greeny over in MLW. And he's on to the second round of the Opera Cup tournament over in MLW as one half of the MLW Tag Team Champions with Dominic Dijak. Farkas, there's that cutter. Yokozuna cutter from Farkas. Who do you think's winning that G1? Mine's always going to be Yota Tsuji, but I don't know. Tsuji, it depends on who he faces, too, in that playoffs, because he's facing, if I remember correctly, the second place finisher in Block B. The power slam of Farkas to beat Brooklyn Joker here tonight. Yes, he does. Baron von Farkas scores the win there. By the way, rope break there that the referee missed. But the former world champion is going to get himself up to 6 points with a win here over Brooklyn Joker. Brooklyn Joker is now on the very cusp of being eliminated from this tournament. If a certain Bruiser Brody and Alex Starks both win here tonight, then Brooklyn Joker is eliminated from the tournament. So we'll see here if Brooklyn Joker, is he going to be still alive after tonight, or is he going to fall and be eliminated? All right, game, would you like to load, please, or not? Yeah, I've watched CZW. I've seen that too. And FMW over in Japan. As long as it isn't Evil. I don't know. We'll see what Evil does and who he faces in the semifinals. I believe, if I'm remembering correctly, he's either facing Yota Tsuji or the second place finisher in Block B. We won't find out who that is until Tuesday, Wednesday, I believe. One of those 2 days. Alright, next up's Kazuki Fujita taking on Zach York. Both men here, still alive, sitting both at 4 points. Zach York got a win last night against Sawyer, while Fujita lost his match against the Iron Taylor. Taylor actually has a really good opportunity tonight. If Taylor wins, then Taylor's going to be sitting nicely at 6 points, and Taylor's comeback will be getting even better and better. Taylor says, what's gone into amazing? I don't know. Who the hell knows? While we talk about CCW's Tour of the Deathmatch tournament, or King of the Deathmatch tournament, whatever you want to call it. Excuse me there. Out on the floor goes Zach York and his Kazuki Fujita. Zach, I think Zach could probably use this win more than Fujita. It's just Fujita's a more proven wrestler. Still, Kazuki Fujita is one of the only people in this tournament you do not want pissed off in a match. Him and John and them. Who do I think will beat Zach for that title? Oh, God. I don't think he's going to drop it until either Wrestle Kingdom or a few months before Wrestle Kingdom. But if he does drop it at Wrestle Kingdom, it's probably going to be Yota Tsuji or Tsuji or I think Hiroki Goto might take back the title when he comes back from injury. There's that sent onto the floor by Zach York. Beautiful move. So I was saying he's saying something about a new GM on Shockwave. Well, thanks, cameraman, for showing the lighting. Like the people need to see the lights here, cameraman. Yeah, though York caught the roll up here by Kazuki Fujita. Nope. Nice camera angle. Yeah. Yeah, sure. Stupid 2K's cameras. It's like, for fridge sake, it's like these cameramen are drunk or something. Fujita, though, raking at the eyes of Zach York. A little disrespectful maneuver there from Kazuki Fujita. But not looking good for York because Fujita there knees him right in the ribs. Thought he was going for his lariat, but instead kneeing Zach York clean in the rib cage. Taylor says he said I attacked him Thursday, but everyone knows that's not what happened. Well, no, he attacked you Thursday. I think Amazing meant to say that he attacked you, Taylor. Or you might have worded it differently than what we expected. Kazuki Fujita with a knee drop off the top rope right to the ribs again of Zach York. And not enough to beat York, but a close 2 count there for the Beast. And I do not mean Brock Lesnar. Blaze says that he's the cameraman. No, you're not, Blaze. Saito suplex. Oh, but York back to his feet off a Saito suplex. I don't know how he got back up so fast. And it's a nice springboard from York. Yeah, Blaze is not allowed to be the camera guy because A, he's not allowed to be here. B, he's still fired. C, I don't think that man even knows how to operate a camera to begin with. And D, why give Blaze anything to operate? He's probably the most dangerous person ever to hold anything. Not because it's a weapon, but every time Blaze uses something, he breaks it most of the time. Running hammer from Zach York to put away Kazuki Fujita. No, Fujita at 2. York trying to get the win against the Wild Beast. York could be something for that rolling kick. No, the 2 big roundhouse shots. Zach York as he just put away Fujita. Not yet. He's not put him away just yet. But he's got to finish him off now until Fujita gets pissed off. That's the last thing Zach needs in this match, and that's to piss off Fujita. He probably could there, Paulie. I don't think that'd be that crazy. Just depends on who you're attacking, which most of the times when it comes to it, that's alright. Whoa, York's sent over the floor, but yeah, you can attack people. You just can't get into, like, a huge altercation. I'd rather wait and let people already be, that's in the storylines, to be in that big altercation. But if you want to start something with a smaller, more mid-card type thing, that's fine. Right now, though, York's head getting slammed right now on the bottom, on the floor, nonetheless, and a right to the eyes to York by Fujita. Yeah, it was mass destruction, but it's not enough for 3. York throws Fujita near the steps. Oh, drive-by? Well, drive-by's a drive-by, but at least you're not killing anyone with it. Right now, though, York going to look over to jump over the ring post. Oh, no! Oh, York landed hard on his knee on the floor. Went for a Meteora off the top, and he missed and landed knee first on the floor. That looked bad. That looked bad for my angle for Zach York. That was a bad landing for York. I hope that dude's okay. That looked rough. York misses that springboard. Now he's missing, and this is not looking good for Zach. Fujita going for that punt to the skull. And bang! Got him with that punt to the skull. That could be done and over with. No! Always saying life's good. Eating some bagel bites and watching some wrestling and playing some games. Can't go wrong with him there. But York is grabbing now at his head after he got pumped by Fujita. His knees also bother him after missing that Meteora. Oh, shoulder tackle from Fujita. And now Kazuki Fujita with a knee drop to the head. This isn't looking too good right now for Zach York. Fujita's looking to turn him inside out and score 6 points. We're trying to just roll away, but he can't from the Wild Beast. Wild Beast is on another path right now. Counter from York. York throwing him off the ropes. Zach, flapjack. Big time flapjack by Zach York, looking to put away the Beast. Can he put him away? The roundhouse kicks again from Zach York. Will this be enough to put away Kazuyuki Fujita? And yes, it will. Zach York, despite all the damage done to his legs and to his ribs, Zach York puts him away and scores up to 6 points. Took a lot out of him, though, to beat Kazuyuki Fujita. But Zach York able to put away the Wild Beast with some roundhouse kicks of his own. Well, nice showing for York. Might be wearing the damage from that battle, but he is still victorious in the end. Still alive here at 6 points, and the funny thing is, Fujita is also still alive here tonight. And wait a minute here, Paulie. Whoa, Paulie's just came into the ring and just landed a knee trigger on Zach York before running in through the crowd. We haven't seen Paulie here in a little while, so Paulie already trying to make his presence felt by going after Zach York after a big win for Zach York. I mean, he went through hell to beat Fujita. Taylor talked about had a great birthday. Well, good to know from the Iron Taylor. Of course, his birthday was yesterday, so no wonder he won his match against Fujita. Next match here in the B block, it will be Mike Watson taking on the legend of Jun Akiyama. Akiyama, just like Brooklyn Joker, sits at 2 points. See if Akiyama can score the win over Akiyama. Already look at this. Already look at this here between these two. Nice clean breakup, though, from Watson and Akiyama. Watson's one of the people right now in Block B that is right behind Mr. Amazing's ass, sitting at 8 points to Amazing's 10. It's Watson, Takeshita, Marcus, and Styles all sitting at 8 points right behind Amazing's headlights. So if Amazing loses to Brandon tonight in our main event, say Marcus and Takeshita and Watson all win their matches tonight, they'll be tied up with Mr. Amazing at the top of the block. Nice roll-ups here by Watson and Akiyama. Oh, and Zach, when he was coming back up the ramp, he got drilled a chop block by his brother Jamie York, the former MSW World Champion. By the way, later tonight will most likely be MSW. Your main event for MSW looks like tonight is most likely going to be the Iron Taylor versus Billy Paul for the MSW World Championship, made by, of course, Jumbo Tsuruta on the last show. Tsuruta gave Taylor the title shot because, in his words, that Taylor's already proved enough that he deserves a world title shot against the world champion Billy Paul. Taylor's saying to Brandon that he needs to kick Amazing's ass. I don't blame him. Gun wrench suplex by Jun Akiyama. Now Akiyama's looking to call up Mike Watson. The legend Akiyama really taunting Mike Watson. I don't know why he needs to be taunting Watson. Watson now saw it coming. Watson leapfrogging out of the way there. Big crossbody block from Mike Watson. Watson to put away the legend here. Nope, kick out. If I remember correctly, Akiyama is the guy in this match that has the most experience. Or not just in this match, but Jun Akiyama has the most experience of anyone in this tournament, wrestling since like the early 90s over in All Japan. Styles saying that he might be a badder guy now, but he's disappointed in Mr. Amazing, and I don't blame him. Who wouldn't be? Who wouldn't be disappointed in Mr. Amazing right now? I think the only people that are not disappointed in Mr. Amazing is Sawyer, Brooklyn Joker, and Digital Dog. Oh, wait a minute here. Akiyama back up to his feet. He's fired up. Paulie's saying, I think I tapped out an entirely different person. Uh-oh. Counter there from Mike Watson. Oh, wow, Akiyama hitting that barricade really badly there on that throw by Watson. If I remember correctly, tonight it's going to be Bryce Sanders and Kenosuke Takeshita later. That should be really good. Takeshita versus Bryce Sanders. If I remember correctly, that's the match. Oh, big move from Akiyama. Paulie saying he meant to attack Jamie York, but the last name threw him off, so he went after Zach. Uh-oh. Now this again, more clubbing forearms right to that forehead of Mike Watson by the legend and the trainer over in DDT. Akiyama up, second rope here. And a diving forearm strike off the second rope. Oh, and a kick by Watson. Brandon saying I like to say probably the person that's most pissed off at Amazing is CJ. Yeah, but again, Taylor's also too. Oh, exploder suplex. Akiyama with that exploder suplex. It's not the exploder suplex that he invented, but it's definitely a version of it. Cover Akiyama to put away Mike Watson. No. Taylor's saying that Amazing is jealous. Ooh. Akiyama could be thinking about going for that wrist clutch exploder. No, it's blocked by Mike Watson. Watson's got him up. And God, man alive. Watson using his power to his advantage with that M20. And, Akiyama powers out somehow at 2. So I was saying that Zach and Jamie are twins. Yes, they are. That is correct. Former MSW Tag Team Champions at that. Oh, Watson. There, beautiful double spinning suplex to put away Akiyama again, and that will be enough. Mike Watson's going to join Mr. Amazing here in double-digit points. Watson is the third man in the entire tournament to hit the double-digit. Mr. Amazing and Chase Bazzana here at 10 points. Paulie says Zach Zach ain't nothing to do with me. Well, Mike Watson put away the legend of Jun Akiyama tonight, but Akiyama is still alive. That's unless Alex Starks and Bruiser Brody don't win their match later. Michael Blaze says that Grandpa Amazing finally did a good thing. Blaze, shut your ass up. We don't care what you say. Be quiet. Next matchup here, the Iron Taylor sits at 4 points. He is facing Tatsuya Endo. Taylor's comeback has started to go on to the perfect path. Of course, with wins over John Morrison and a win last night against Fujita, but this is probably Taylor's toughest challenge of his, if he wants to continue on the path of trying to make the playoffs. He will need to basically almost win out if he wants to make the playoffs. Blaze is snuck in. Okay, someone find that bastard and throw him out. Okay, he doesn't need to be here. He's not allowed to be here. Right now, though, Taylor calling up Endo. Taylor sits at 4 points. Endo at 6, but a win here for Endo is 8 points for the former international champion. Taylor misses off the second rope, and Endo misses that senton. But something that Taylor will like about Tatsuya Endo is that Endo and Corey Crichton do have respect with each other. Of course, Endo lost against Corey Crichton last night. But there was some good respect shown by both men to each other after the matchup. And now Taylor's going to knee Endo right to the side of his head. At least Booster's following the rules after he got fired. Yeah, just like Blaze, Booster got fired, and the reason why is because him and Blaze lost a 3-way match against Mr. 2K, in which Blaze was pinned by Mr. 2K for the 4th time. Taylor back to the ring after that exploder suplex by Endo. Endo spin kick, no one home for it there. Blaze says, Karen, you can't, Karen says that you can't throw Blaze out. He said he's your boss. He is not my boss. Do you think a guy who has a losing record worse than the 1960s or whatever Philadelphia Phillies is going to be my boss? Blaze says the rules are meant to be broken. Oh, yeah, okay. Well, that's House of Torture talk right there. Shut up, Blaze. Wait a minute here. Endo using the ropes here and a kick out for Taylor. Endo using a little bit of a sneaky tactic. Someone has just grabbed Michael Blaze. Uh-oh. Wait, what are you saying uh-oh for? Grab Blaze. Get his ass out of here. He doesn't need to be here. Blaze says I was not pinned. Yes, you are. Shut up. I have video evidence of it, Blaze. Right now, though, Endo, that springboard to the floor, now attacking Taylor on the outside of the ring. I always said that Taylor will have trouble against a guy like Endo. Endo's one of those guys who has a mix of styles. Someone has just tossed Blaze out of the building. Good. Get his ass out of here. He doesn't need to be here. Taylor thrown back in. Endo's feeling fired up, but you better be careful. Taylor sends him out to the floor. That's what happens when you get smart and you taunt like that. Taylor taking advantage. Polly says to keep forgetting that Blaze got fired. Yeah, he did, because he lost to Mr. 2K. Taylor misses the chop off the top rope. That could cost him here tonight. Could cost him 2 points, and maybe could even cost him the playoffs. Big slam by Endo with that driver. Well, yeah, he lost to you in a cage, Paulie, but then he got rehired. Oh, Canadian Destroyer! Endo with a Canadian Destroyer. Oh, Taylor. Yeah, Blaze came back after he lost to Paulie in the cage. And then, well, he came back because he won a match on MSW. Then he came back here just to then lose to Mr. 2K in a triple threat. Dude got pinned by the other punching bag. Yeah, he got pinned by Mr. 2K. Everyone beats Mr. 2K unless your name is Michael Blaze. Paulie's beaten 2K. Brandon has. Marcus has. Devin has. Taylor has. Yeah, who's a 77 overall, and Blaze lost to him. Blaze has a higher overall than 2K, and he still got pinned by him. Taylor with that figure 4 on the floor. That's an interesting strategy here. Oh, and a lariat on the floor. From Endo on Taylor on the outside of the ring. What was this for Endo? Nope, blocked by Taylor. Taylor, big slam on the outside. That'd be interesting. Back into the ring here. Taylor going for the win against Endo off that slam on the floor. Taylor to put away Endo. Ooh, close, but no dice. Paulie says he wants to see Eric Bischoff versus Michael Blaze. That'd be interesting. Nice kicks in the back elbow from Taylor. Taylor be wanting to put the match to bed. He could be thinking Cloverleaf. We could be seeing a Cloverleaf here. Nope, Taylor's blocked. Endo taking advantage of the counter off the Cloverleaf. Endo's busted open right above his left eyebrow. Oh, what a super kick. A super kick to the Iron Taylor by Endo. Endo firing off on Taylor strikes here. Endo, big suplex. And now Endo's going upstairs. Endo to be thinking for that Burning Star. Burning Star on the Iron Taylor. Tatsuya Endo, has he gone up to 8 points here? Nope, Taylor at 2. Paulie says if Blaze loses, then I'm hopeless. Then he's hopeless. Yeah, true. Springboard forearm. Oh, he overshot Taylor. Thanks, 2K. Oh, Spanish fly. No, blocked here by Taylor. Good counter by the Iron Taylor off the Spanish fly. Taylor to be thinking for it. He's going up to the second rope. I thought he was going senton, but no, instead he's calling him up here. Ooh, a standing crossbody off the second rope. Taylor's fired up right now. Blaze will have a temper tantrum. Taylor Iron Driver's incoming here. Taylor with that Iron Driver. Right to Endo as Taylor put away Endo. As Taylor won 3 in a row. And he has. The Iron Taylor's comeback is still alive. And this comeback of the Iron Taylor's going very well for him. He's won 3 in a row. If Taylor keeps winning and certain people keep losing, Taylor might be in a great spot here. He's only one win right now out of a playoff spot. Blaze says that I'm the greatest of all time. Wait, what? No. Blaze, that's not even a real sentence. What are you talking about? Why does Blaze think that that's a real sentence? It's definitely not a real sentence. Blaze says that he's the greatest of all time. Yeah, sure. And that's in the dictionary, by the way. Blaze saying that is in the definition for stupid. Because that's stupid. That's also dumb as hell. Alright, next up's going to be Blaze McCoy taking on Dragon Bane. Blaze McCoy his stock has been falling and falling and falling fast. He's lost 2 in a row in this tournament. Or actually, I think it's 3 in a row now. I think he has. Yeah, he's lost 3 in a row. Since starting 3-0, he's dropped his last 3 matches here. And so he could definitely use a win against Dragon Bane, but Dragon Bane is probably the most fastest wrestler in this Block B. He's very athletic and very high flying, like his brother Alpha Wolf, who you will see later. Blaze McCoy at 6 points, Dragon Bane at 6 points. Cover off a knee strike by Dragon Bane. Nope. Blaze, he lost to Jack Morris last night, and Dragon Bane beat Kanalse Takeshita. Big springboard back elbow strike by Dragon Bane. Brandon saying that Blaze is the worst of all time. Yeah, I can see that. I mean, it's pretty bad when you can't even beat Mr. 2K. Another big-time knee strike there. Blaze McCoy needs to change his name or he will sue. Blaze, he spells his name differently than yours. Shut up. It's an S instead of a Z. You think you're so cool putting your name with a Z instead of an S. Shut up, Blaze. Dragon Bane on the attack. Be thinking of that super kick out of the corner. Here we go. Boom! Super kick out of the corner. The only thing Blaze is good at is losing. Yeah, well, no, it's that and whining like a baby. Beautiful springboard Dragon Rana there from Dragon Bane. Right now, Blaze McCoy is just completely forgetting how to wrestle, but a counter there of Dragon Bane. Good job by Blaze McCoy to try to fight back. It's a counter for Bane. And, went for a standing moonsault, but no one was home. The only thing that was home was the mat. Can other stars go out to ringside to watch Amazing and Brandon? No. Wouldn't be a good idea to, because that happens, all chaos will come out here. Made in Japan by Dragon Bane, stealing a page out of Shingo Takagi's playbook. I don't think Shingo will take very lightly to that. Top rope Dragon Bane. Whoa! Like a diving senton on a standing opponent. Very unique there from Dragon Bane. I mean, it wouldn't be a good idea to have people at ringside for that matchup, considering how crazy it could be tonight after everything that Amazing has done. And Dragon Bane looking to pull the arm out of the socket here, Blaze McCoy. Taylor says, I promise I won't do anything to Amazing. I don't think that's a promise you're willing to keep there, Taylor. Don't want to hook backbreaker to the floor, but no, it's countered and all. Dragon Bane dropped right on the floor. Yeah, I don't think Taylor is going to keep his promise. Yeah, Fisherman's Buster here on the outside of the ring. Taylor says, okay, I'll just watch backstage. There you go, that's better. I don't think I'm going to take your promise after what happened to you at Dark Asylum. Nice tilt-a-whirl head scissors from Dragon Bane. Man, it feels like if this was a WWE match, the match would be over. Count of 8 to Blaze McCoy. He's got a 20 count to work with, so Dragon Bane comes out of the ring to meet him. Blaze went for the pounce, but he missed it completely. Don't know what he was thinking there. I think he just stopped, and he just got kicked in the head and a senton by Dragon Bane. Blaze McCoy back up to his feet. He's going for a powerbomb on the floor, perhaps. No, a powerbomb to the ring apron and swinging him shoulder first. Taylor says you are right. Right about what? You trying to get involved in that main event later? That's what I was thinking that you would do. After Amazing choke slammed you at Dark Asylum. And here comes Blaze McCoy firing back here in Dragon Bane. He's had a shit match so far, but he's done pretty well. That spine buster from Blaze McCoy. Blaze McCoy to put away Dragon Bane here. Nope. Taylor says that's... not Taylor. Brandon says that's going to leave a mark. I agree with you on that, Brandon. Blaze McCoy's got him up here. Blaze McCoy sit out powerbomb. Almost like a Liger bomb. Blaze is joining Grandpa Amazing. I don't think Mr. Amazing wants you joining him, Blaze. Bane thrown into the referee. Step up knee strike. Poison Rana. That's how he beat Takeshita last night. Will the step-up knee into the Poison Rana be enough to beat Blaze McCoy? To give Blaze McCoy his fourth loss in a row? Oh, no, it's not enough to beat Blaze McCoy. Close, but no dice. Brand says, I know you can beat Amazing, brother. Oh, nice one there. Ooh. Look at Blaze anyway. Blaze sucks to begin with. Why would he want to join Amazing? Oh! Spit dive to the floor by Dragon Bane, but he landed on his back though when he fell. Oh. Dragon Bane's on the barricade. Look out, folks. Fans, take your hands away from the barricades. Dragon Bane with an axe handle off the barricade. This is really dangerous now. Double underhook. Ooh, what? Yeah, that was a double underhook. Double underhook lifting backbreaker by Dragon Bane. Blaze's leg almost went right into the barricade here. And now the step up. Oh, axe handle to the back. Roundhouse kick to the head. Blaze McCoy didn't see that one coming. He went for a powerbomb. He got caught. The step up knee. Poison Rana. He's hit the combination again. Will it be enough to put away Blaze McCoy? And he got him. He uses Yoda to save phone power. I got a good amount of power. But there we go. Dragon Bane has defeated Blaze McCoy. He is sitting at 8 points here in the tournament. He is one win from tying the points here in the B block. Only one win away from double digits is Dragon Bane. Blaze says, hey, little brat, give me that sign, and grabs a jumbo sign and draws a mustache and eyes on the pitcher. Oh, come on. Wait, why would he be having a jumbo sign anyway? This is an MEOW show. Jumbo doesn't wrestle here. He did before. All right, next up, Sawyer is going to be taking on Moriichi Marufuji. Sawyer sitting at 6 points. He's lost his last three matches. Or last two matches, sorry. Not last three, but last two matches. And Marufuji scored a huge win last night against an undefeated Chase Bazana. And because of that, it's opened the doors for people to try to steal first place away. Blaze is here to go Brat, hold up that sign. And the kid just low-blowed Michael Blaze. Let's see if Sawyer can take out Marufuji, or is Marufuji going to 8 points? Battle of 2 minutes, 6 points here. That'll be your Block A final matchup. It'll be a battle of 2 minutes, 6 points. It'll be Devin the Bandit against Daiki Nabayev. Blaze says, why, you disrespectful little brat? Someone throw Blaze out of the damn building and just lock him up somewhere. Countered by Marufuji with a jawbreaker. Sawyer and Marufuji both to another lockup. You know the Iron Taylor is going to have his eyes all over this match between Sawyer and Marufuji. Because, of course, Sawyer's like Mr. Amazing's right-handed man. And probably his left-handed man, too. Nice clean breakup between the both men here, but Marufuji with a cheap shot and a springboard moonsault. Oh, come on. All right, throw his ass out right now. Someone throw Blaze's ass out of this arena right now. Not only throw him out of the arena, but chain him, but duct tape him to the wall outside or something like that. Oh, there we go, finally. Someone has grabbed Michael Blaze. Sawyer now taking a shot right to that back of Maruichi Marufuji. And now Marufuji's ran shoulder first into the ring post. I'm surprised Sawyer didn't stay on him there in that corner. Sawyer calling up Marufuji. Sawyer could really use a win here. And a springboard thrust kick by Sawyer. Sawyer! And a kick out there. A fan just said, "You don't just smack my son." I agree with the fan there on that one. Shots right to the back of the head there. Marufuji there by Sawyer. Sawyer with the elbow. A fan says, "What's your problem?" It's Blaze. He always has a problem. He's an idiot. Marufuji, nope, blocked there. Sawyer's still in the attack. He needs to if he wants to win here. Good counter from the legend Marufuji. An expert striker like Marufuji here. Wait a second. Tilt-a-whirl roll up here. Nope. Oh, Blaze just headbutted the fan? What the hell? Another tilt-a-whirl roll-up. Amazing the Three Stooges started the war. Oh, God. That's an interesting way to put it there, Taylor. Sawyer. Oh, wait a minute. Marufuji counters some elbow strikes to the head. Marufuji kicks him right in the ribs. Hooking the legs in. And a pull shift. Pull shift to Sawyer. To beat Sawyer. No, a kick out. A kick out there from Sawyer off of a pull shift. And Marufuji's feeling fired up. And Sawyer's the one in trouble. Sawyer thrown in the corner. Maruichi Marufuji. Oh, Tree of Woe coming up. Fan says, "Am I allowed to knock the idiot out?" Yes, you are. It's Michael Blaze. Who wouldn't want to knock out Blaze? He's right to the ribs of Sawyer. Sawyer's in trouble here. And now, Marufuji on the ropes. Spring, a board, missile drop kick. Yeah, Sawyer is definitely in trouble. Fuji, bang, super kick. Got every single piece of that super kick. Sawyer is escaping to the ropes, into the corner. Don't think you want to be there, but good counter from Sawyer. Sawyer going for a DDT, and the DDT to Marufuji. And now Sawyer's looking to put away Marufuji. Can he put away Maruichi Marufuji? Oh, he went for something, but Marufuji moved it out of the way. Marufuji moved. He's got the arm. No, it's blocked by Sawyer. Sawyer clothesline. I think Marufuji was maybe thinking pull shift again, but Sawyer moved. Sawyer boots him in the head. Oh, but Marufuji's running back to his feet. Springboard thrust kick. And an axe handle. Sawyer, can we going for the end here to take out Maruichi Marufuji? Can he beat Marufuji? Clothesline from Sawyer. Sawyer firing back here. Couple big-time clotheslines. Marufuji's in the corner. Sawyer trying to lay out some blows here in the corner to Marufuji, now rubbing his head off the top of the ropes. The kick is complete. DDT from Sawyer. Sawyer to put away Marufuji off a DDT. And he does. Sawyer puts away Maruichi Marufuji. Sawyer finally ended his losing streak. And Sawyer has gone up to 8 points. Oh, Stone Cold Steve Austin's going after Blaze. But Sawyer beats Marufuji. He will go now up to 8 points with a win here. And you know Taylor's not going to be liking that win for Sawyer, since now Taylor is not tied with Sawyer anymore. But Sawyer needed that match win there to end that losing streak. We'll see what's next in store for Sawyer later, as Blaze and Stone Cold are running around the ring. Next up in A block here, it's going to be Ozawa taking on Corey Crichton. Let's see what the international champion will do here against the world champion. Ozawa sits at 6 points with a win last night against Alpha Wolf. Corey Crichton, he sits at 8 points. So Corey Crichton could be the next wrestler to double-digit points if he beats Ozawa here tonight. We will have to beat the leader of Team 2000X here. Off the ropes. Arm drag caught by... Oh, wait. Drop kick to the knee of Corey Crichton. A drop kick to the knee of Crichton by Ozawa. Blaze says, no, I need to change my pants. Too bad, you're not changing your pants. Get out of the arena. No one wants you here, Blaze. Right back up to his feet as Corey Crichton. He wasn't expecting that drop kick to his knee. Counter from Crichton and throws Ozawa clean over the top of the ropes. Stone Cold says, you thinking to hit a kid and then headbutt me? It's Blaze. What do you think he's going to say? You know, oh, face wash. Face wash. Devious from Corey Crichton. Crichton kicking away right at the international champion. Ozawa won that title from Endo back at Heatwave in a cage no escape. The same event that Corey Crichton won the world title from Baron von Farkas. Right, and now Ozawa's on the attack here. Blaze is giving Stone Cold the finger. That's a pretty stupid idea if you ask me. Good job, Blaze. You're stupider than I thought. Ozawa licking his own hand. That's a really interesting strategy here from Ozawa. Roll up from Corey with a kick out. I really want to applaud the idea of Ozawa here licking his own hand. And Crichton with a bulldog out of the corner with that clothesline. Beautiful move from Corey Crichton. Crichton putting the forearms and hand of his right into the forehead of Ozawa. Ozawa called up from Crichton. Crichton springboard. Beautiful. That was my booster you messed up. Devin Stain, I wonder how much Devin's leg is hurting after the match he had with Marlon. Who knows? The only way we're going to find out is this matchup against Daiki Nabayev. Stone Cold says that was my poster you messed up. Uh-oh. What is Ozawa doing top rope here? Ozawa with a powerbomb off the top of the ropes to Corey Crichton. Is Ozawa going to pin the world champion? No. Kick out from Crichton off that powerbomb off the top by Ozawa. It was a very devious powerbomb off the top of the ropes by the international champion. DDT from Ozawa. And now Ozawa's going to go upstairs. He's going for the real rubble. No, he can't. No real rubble just yet for Ozawa. Crichton with a swinging neck breaker here on the floor. Corey will roll back in. Blaze says, get lost. No, Blaze, go away. And he says, I didn't mess up your poster. It was some dumb bald guy. Oh, and a counter there. Blaze, just a minute and go away. Or how about we shave Blaze's head? You know, Crichton and Ozawa just taunting the fans here. Just taking his time, getting his energy back. Trying to frustrate Corey Crichton right now. It was a Goldberg poster. Counter there by Ozawa on Crichton. Blaze is snuck into a locker room. Someone get Blaze out of the damn arena. And I don't care who it is. Someone just get Blaze out of this damn arena. He doesn't need to be here. He's not even allowed to be here anyway. Ozawa top rope. Real rubble. Real rubble on the world champ. Is Ozawa going to pin Corey Crichton right now? Oh, very close, but not enough to beat Corey Crichton. That was a very close 2 count off the Real Rebel. A drop kick to the head of Crichton. Devin saying that was a 2.9. Yeah, that was a 2.9 kick out for Corey. That was a very close, very, very close 2 count. Crichton with a backbreaker. When do we think it's super kick? Maybe no. I think he's trying to lock in that Crichton, that submission. He is too. Crichton's going to lock it in. And oh, he's got it locked in. Crichton, can he make Ozawa tap out? No, Ozawa using his athleticism to flip Corey Crichton out of that submission hold. Now the kick is complete from Ozawa. Rhea Ripley says, "You're the nerd that keeps texting me." Oh, and a big-time powerbomb from Ozawa. That was a dangerous-looking powerbomb from the international champion. That's my bad. The throat's going a little sore on me there. Ozawa, second rope, Crichton. Missile drop kick from halfway across the ring. Laces, women don't wrestle here. Ozawa's letting him put down Corey. Crichton's in trouble. Ozawa, big Ben Edge. Big Ben Edge on Crichton. No, and another kick out for Corey. Ozawa can't believe he thought he had Corey beat with big Ben Edge, but not enough. In the corner, it's Ozawa at the back elbow. Ozawa's second rope. Diving, spinning elbow to the back of Corey. But Crichton counters the legs with a dragon screw. Crichton and Ozawa. Crichton with a clothesline. Now Crichton trying to put away Ozawa here. And Crichton put down the international champion. It's been a battle here between Corey and Ozawa, but who's going to win it here? Crichton, spring, board, missile drop kick. Beautiful drop kick for Crichton. Crichton up to the second rope. Senton off the second rope from Corey Crichton. That was a nicely moved senton from Corey Crichton. And no, Ozawa still able to kick out of that. And Corey's going for the submission. Can he lock it in? He does. Crichton's got it locked in again. Can Ozawa hang on? No, he will not. He taps out. Corey Crichton has hit the double digits as the world champion. Corey Crichton has just tied Chase Bazana for the top spot of Block A. The world champion is on a roll. And Corey could be looking to take over Block A, especially if Chase loses his next match. Corey could be looking to take over the block here. Corey at 5-2 record so far for Corey Crichton. A fan has said there's some utterly blonde creep in the women's bathroom. Oh, God. Blaze says, "Shut up, cow." Oh, come on, Blaze. Stop being such an ass, Blaze. All right, and here we go, the last match of the first half here. Chase Bazana, the man at 10 points, is facing Marlon Starks, who's at 8 points. So Marlon could be the third person in Block A to get to double-digit points to join alongside of Chase and Corey. Whereas Chase going up to 12 points here tonight. Marlon is also red hot. He's won 3 in a row. And already going right for the legs. The legs and back of Chase Bazana. Chase was 5-0 but lost last night to Marufuji, while Marlon defeated Devin. And again, targeting that leg of Chase. Typical Marlon Starks here, going right for that leg. A splash off the second rope. A fan says, "That's my brother Blaze, he's a real cop." Again, that leg is targeted again. Knees right to the leg. Marlon really going for the leg of Chase early on. I mean, what do you expect if you're Marlon? You're going to always go for a leg. Oh, shoulder claw right to the shoulder. Chase is caught into a shoulder claw, but Chase is able to escape by taking out the leg. Chase, springboard. Oh, he missed. Chase misses that springboard there with that one, and a low punch by Marlon Starks. Starks clothesline to the back of the head. Not looking too good for Chase Bazana. Marlon throws him off the ropes. Oh, drop kick to the knee, but Chase moved out of the way of that drop kick, but caught by another low punch by Marlon Starks with the downrange suplex. That low punch has helped Marlon out a lot in this tournament. Seems like that's like his go-to combo starter right there for any of his strikes. Marlon hits an elbow off the top rope. Smart move by Chase, though, to roll out of the ring to make sure that he can't get pinned or he taps out on the floor. Chase Hurricane Rana tries Chase trying to feel fired up here on the floor. Got Marlon down, slams him on the floor, and pressing his leg right against the back of Marlon. Blaze says, who asked you? You mind your own business. Shut up, Blaze. Chase. Oh, driving the head of Marlon onto the floor, but also damaging his leg in the process. Oh, punch there from Chase. Oh, Marlon getting back in the ring. Another low punch. There's a third time tonight. The low punch has worked, and now the Dragon Sleeper is locked in. Well, Marlon tap out to the Dragon Sleeper. Oh, no, he counters a couple punches right to the head. 3 punches to the head off a counter of the Dragon Sleeper. And now both men are back to a standing vertical position. Marlon firing off with chop after chop. Oh, throat punch. An elbow to the throat. And the tornado kick has connected for Marlon. Marlon to put away Chase. No, Chase powers out at 2. A elbow right to the throat. That will definitely do some damage there, I'll say that for sure. Oh, now Marlon's getting ready. Chase rolls out of the ring here. Chase and Marlon back in the ring. Up on the shoulders here as Marlon starts, and down he goes. Chase trying to get the fans back on his side here. Feeling fired up. Chase out to the ropes here. Chase Bazana, springboard kick. Beautiful springboard kick from Chase. A cop just said, that's it, you're under arrest for assault. Uh-oh. Blaze making another mistake here. Neck snap from Chase. If I'm Chase, put Marlon down now. Put him away now. Or else you never know when Marlon's going to go for your leg again. Armbar from Chase. Chase is locked in an armbar here. Will Marlon submit to the armbar? No, he will not. Oh, but Chase is upstairs. You know what that's set up for? Chase's top rope, bullets from the skies on Marlon Starks. As Starks going to be beaten by Chase. No, Chase is not enough to get 3 there off bullets from the skies. Chase, springboard, got him. Chase, another quick pin. And another close kick out. 2 close kickouts there. Chase, knee drop. Right to the head of Marlon. Here we go here. Marlon, though, headbutt. A headbutt from Marlon Starks. I don't think Chase was thinking there. Another throat, another shot to the right to the throat of Chase, and the tornado kick has landed again. And that one would get the job done. Marlon Starks continues his hot streak. That's what's that now? 4 in a row for Marlon Starks. He has now got to 10 points. He has tied both Chase and Corey Crichton for the top spot of Block A. Marlon's on a warpath right now, winning 4 in a row. Sitting right at the top of the block with world champion Corey Crichton and young star Chase Bazana. But just give me a minute here and I'll have the other matches set up like I usually would do, because, again, you can't do more than just 9 matches on regular show cards. Just give me 1 or 2 minutes here and I'll have the other half of the show set up. Okay, back for the next part here of this tournament, or the second half of the night. So here we go to start things off. Bruiser Brody taking on Jack Morris. Brody sits at 4 points. Jack Morris is at 6. So we'll see what will be looking like after this match between Brody and Morris. Morris scored a big win over Blaze McCoy. Jack Morris has also won 2 in a row, so a win for Morris here actually puts him up at 8 points. But Brody could definitely use a win here. Brody's put on good matches, just he doesn't get those results he wants. That was what was going on with Jack Morris, but since Morris has won 2 in a row, it seems like he's turned himself around. And of course, our big main event tonight with Mr. Amazing versus Brandon Styles. Should be a great one here tonight between Brandon and Amazing for our main event, and then our semi-main event of Devin versus Daiki Nabayev. Oh, hammerlock here by Jack Morris, the Scottish powerhouse of Team 2000X. Cover here, nope. They'd kick out. Right now in Block A, if the playoffs were to start right now, Corey, Marlin, and Chase would have to have a tiebreaker for top spot of the block and for second and third, while the other spots were, then we would have to have a tiebreaker between Alpha Wolf, Revenge, and Sawyer for the final 2 spots in the block for the playoffs. And of course, if anyone else doesn't get some more points here tonight, of course that will include Daiki Nabayev and Devin. So we would have to include them into that conversation if one of them wins. Next, 2K says, get out of here, Blondie. Well, I mean, 2K is the reason why Blaze is not here anymore. Well, this mounted punches from Bruiser Brody. Brody has yet to score a win yet, despite replacing Gabe Kidd in this tournament. Morris swinging neck break. Jack already feeling fired up today. It's like Morris maybe ate a good breakfast maybe earlier today. He's really looking to try to end it with that top rope tire driver, but Brody saw it coming. I mean, Brody's felt a tire driver before, so he should know when it's coming. Brody's also a little fired up right now, too. Pulling the arm of Morris right into the ropes. Now, the thing is here, if Bruiser Brody and Alex Starks wins, then that means both Jun Akiyama and Brooklyn Joker will be eliminated from the tournament. Especially, and it's even worse for them if Marcus wins and if Amazing wins. Or no, if Marcus, Price, and Brandon and Takeshita all win tonight. There's a kick out, though, from Morris. Places, but dude, arrest the fan. Fan got me arrested. Shut up, Blaze. You sound like Vince Russo. Shut up, Blaze. Now Brody taking it to Jack. I mean, heck, if Morris wins, that puts even worse parts for Brooklyn Joker and Jun Akiyama. And look at that, Brody! That float over Uranagi slam, pulling a little bit of page out of Marcus's playbook. And Brody with the axe handle. Bruiser Brody to go up to 6 points here. Brody. No. Nice kick out for Jack Morris. I know Taylor's going to have his eyes badly on that main event between Amazing and Styles. The only question is Taylor even going to get involved? I don't know. Oh, and a big clothesline for Jack. Huge clothesline for Jack Morris. Morris firing off on Bruiser Brody. And Morris hit that running knee. He cut open Bruiser Brody earlier. I mean, not Bruiser Brody. He cut open Blaze McCoy last night. Oh, big boot. Big boot from Bruiser Brody. And now Brody picking up and launching Jack Morris. That was like an M30 right there. A fan says, speak English, Blaze. Yeah, I agree with the fan on that one. Brody's going for the knee drop for again. 2 of the King Kong knee drops. 2 of them. Won't be enough, though, to beat Jack Morris. Ooh, close, but not enough to defeat Jack Morris as Bruiser Brody. Very close count there, but not enough. And now Brody using his power. 2 King Kong knee drops are not enough to beat Jack Morris. And look out here, another photo of Uranagi. Brody's on fire. He wants this win, but look out for Morris. Morris trying to take Brody off the top, and Brody. Taylor says, I'll keep my promise since I know Brandon can beat Amazing. Running power slam from Bruiser Brody. Brody all over Jack Morris. He is deadlifting Morris, that power bomb. They're stomped to those ribs of Jack Morris as Bruiser Brody. Brody with Morris. Going to put him in the corner. Jack is looking worse for wear by the second. Counter by Morris. Jack Morris trying to fire back, and it's Bruiser. Drop kick to the knee. A smart maneuver from Jack. Jack Morris, though. Springboard missile drop kick. And now Morris. Going to look to throw Brody in the ropes. No, Brody counters. Blaze says, shut up, you fat ugly fan with that stupid Gabe Kidd shirt. Oh, come on, Blaze. Of course he has to target people that like Gabe Kidd. Of course he does. Stupid Blaze. Oh, and Brody with a Brody just had a pile driver on the floor. Bruiser Brody with a pile driver on the floor. Bruiser Brody with 3 pile drivers on the... just hit a pile driver on the floor. Brody, a knee out of the corner, and Jack is busted open. And now Brody, King Kong knee drop for a 3rd time. 3 King Kong knee drops. Oh my God, somehow Morris kicks out of it again. 3 King Kong knee drops, 3 kickouts. Off the ropes, a jumping knee strike, no one's home. Wait a minute, Morris rolls him up. Jack Morris rolls him up, nope. Morris off the ropes, big spinning back elbow from Jack. Jack Morris looking to win with the Tiger Driver. He's going to hook the arms in. Tiger Driver. Defeat Bruiser Brody. No. Blaze says, I don't like Gabe Kidd, and I don't like you. I don't like you either, Blaze. What is Morris thinking about doing here? Morris, second rope. Dive. Oh, he misses that diving knee drop off the second rope. Jack rolling out of the way, though. Jack Morris running knee strike. Morris with the running knee. Morris. No, Brody kicked out. Both men, by the way, are bleeding. We got both men bleeding. Jack's going upstairs with a shooting star. Jack Morris, shooting star. He hit the shooting star press on Bruiser Brody. And Jack Morris has stolen it from Bruiser Brody. Jack Morris is making himself a comeback. He's up to 8 points when he just had a hell of a fight with Bruiser Brody. Surviving 3 King Kong knee drops and a pile driver to the floor. But the Scottish powerhouse has found his footing in this tournament. He has now won 3 in a row and sits at 8 points. A victory behind Mr. Amazing and Mike Watson. That sets another match from the Block B. It's going to be Christian Barton, the TV champion, taking on John Michael DeSanta. Oh, really? Adrian Coleman is going to be in the corner of Christian Barton here. Blaze, stop protecting that fake Englishman. He's just like Corey Crichton. Oh, come on. Do you really have to do that to Corey. Here, Coleman versus John. Or not Coleman. Barton versus John. And I'll be right back. I get some water. Why is Coleman here? I don't know why Adrian Coleman is here. Don't ask me why. I'm not the guy who books this thing. I'm just the commentator. Hopefully he doesn't get involved either. Right now, though, John sits at 6 points. Same with Barton. So the winner of this will be going up to 8 points with people like Jack Morris and Marcus Kane and Price Sanders and Dragon Bane and Hinalsa Yakeshita. And slamming the head there is... Oh, and John with those chops. Overhead chops right to the chest of Barton by John. One of the best CTL world champions of all time. Maybe even the best CTL world champion of all time. Depending upon who you ask. Barton, though, rolling up John. Nope, John counters. Wait a minute, John flips through. What athleticism from John. John. No. I gotta give John credit there. I was not expecting John to use such athleticism spear, but no one's home. No spear for John. And Barton driving his knee into the head. Or John's head drove right into the knee. Places you have to protect Crichton. No, I do not have to protect Crichton. Fall from grace. A fall from grace to John. Is John going to be beat? No. John kicks out. John kicks out of it, but Barton's feeling it right now. Off into the ropes. Big forearm strike in the corner. And springboard miss. Right now, though, Barton's on to end him here. He's got him up. Maxed out brainbuster on John. Oh, and John kicks out of that brainbuster. Brainbuster not enough. Oh, look at this submission. Submission by Barton to make John tap. Will John tap out? John's trying to hang on. He's trying to, and he doesn't tap out, but he let go of the hold. Upstairs is Barton. John's down. Barton frog splash. Christian Barton frog splash. Hey, what? No, hey, he's got his feet on the ropes. Referee. Referee, come on. Come on, ref. How did you not see that? Oh, Christian Barton cheats himself to a win over John. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. God damn it, referee. How did you not see that? Christian Barton wins tonight by cheating because he put his feet on the ropes during a pin. God damn it, referee. Blaze says, then let him fight his own battles. I do let him fight his own battles. I don't fight with him, Blaze. John's saying to the ref that he's a dead man. Oh. Look out. Next up, Alpha Wolf going to be taking on Revenge. Both men here sit at 8 points, so the winner of this will join Crichton and Marlin and Chase at the top of Block A. Stupid ref. Yeah, I agree with you there. Dumbass referee. God damn, referee. Come on. You really had to ruin that one? Open your eyes, moron. Yeah, I agree. He should have opened his eyes. Because Christian Barton was clearly cheating with his feet on the ropes. And so now he's joined Jack Morris, Marcus Kane, not Marcus Kane, Price, Dryden Bain, Styles, and Takeshita at 8 points. Now John has just chokeslammed the referee backstage. Well, that's going to be a fine to John, but I don't think John cares about that. Now, though, we got a nice headlock by Alpha Wolf. Fire his ass. What, John or the referee? And I can't do that, Taylor. I'm just the commentator. Big time takedown from Revenge. Well, look at Alpha Wolf countering there. Alpha Wolf's been one of those outliers in this tournament. He's done very well. With 8 points for a guy who's who's a junior heavyweight in a tournament with a lot of heavyweights, that's pretty good for Alpha Wolf. I mean, him and his brother both have 8 points. Dying here. Look out here, Alpha Wolf. Oh no, a miss. Big miss there. And Alpha Wolf's gonna be thrown over the top of the ropes. Taylor ref says, it wasn't my fault. Coleman told me to ignore him. Oh, sure, ref. Look at this here, standing moonsault. Maybe the referee should have opened his eyes. He might have actually seen more. Put his glasses on. That'd be better. Right now, though, Alpha Wolf here on the floor. If Alpha Wolf wins, then he, again, being named with Corey Crichton and Marlin and Chase is a huge thing. I think Alpha Wolf might be going to try and go for a countout, maybe. No, he's just taunting in the ring, sadly. That might cost him this. Revenge, though, I don't know what he was thinking. Oh, John has just grabbed Coleman. Oh, wait a minute. Taylor's grabbed Coleman and threw him to John. Oh, no. Not good for the current hybrid weight champion. Two-time hybrid weight champion could be in trouble. Or, actually, he's a 3-time champ. My bad. I forgot one of his reigns earlier. Ref said, I don't need glasses. Shut up, referee. Diving shoulder tackle from Revenge. If Revenge beats Alpha Wolf, then that's huge for Revenge. And then it'll be all about Block A's next day, which will most likely be tomorrow. For day 8, and it'll be a crazy sprint to see who's going to win Block A, because we're on the playoff hunt. After tonight, we only have a few more nights to go before we start the playoffs. Ref says he quits. That's fine. We got a bunch of referees anyway. See, we got a different referee here in this match than we did the last match. In the corner, Revenge. Firing off an Alpha Wolf here. We knocked him off the top rope to the floor. Stupid referees, that's what I always say about that. Wait a minute here, Wolf's in trouble, Wolf's in trouble! Oh, spinning Uranagi slam on the floor by Revenge. Oh, counter from Alpha Wolf here on the outside. Blaze's Kill Bill reject. And down goes Revenge, courtesy of the steel steps. Kind of sucks that I had that microphone off now. Oh, wait, you can hear me? Oh, hell yeah, please tell me it's working now with my headset in, because I got the headset in right now. Dude, please tell me that that's working. Because that'd be awesome. Let me hear it on my end first, though. I need to hear it on my end. Oh, hell yeah. Got my headset in now, so now it's working again. Perfect. Anyway, sorry for that weird interruption with my microphone going off my controller. At least my headset works now. I'll take every piece of that, but here we go with Marcus and Alex Starks. Starks has not won a match in like 5 matches here, so let's see if he can finally win one. And it's Marcus, the new Marcus King, or just Marcus as he goes by now. Marcus is caught into an armbar. Is Marcus going to tap out? No, Marcus rolls through. And Marcus wins here. He's going to tie Amazing and Mike Watson. Off the ropes, duck under for Marcus. Marcus trying to fight back. Whoa, big block for Marcus King, or for Marcus. Starts the counter here. Starts to definitely use this win more than Marcus, because it would help keep the chances of Akiyama and Brooklyn Joker from coming back. But I'm just really happy my headset microphone's now working. It's probably because I changed a setting on my PlayStation. But we'll see here. Starks up top. Marcus back to his feet. Diving double axe handle to the back. Blaze, shut up. Starts again, just going after that arm. Going right for Marcus's arm. Marcus' foot is under the bottom rope. Oh, and there's 3, but the problem was Marcus's foot was under the bottom rope. Marcus's foot was under the bottom rope, and yet the ref counts 3. That's the second time in this tournament that a Stark win has resulted in controversy due to a missed rope break. And this is the second time tonight that we have had a screwy finish. So Starks might have won, but there's going to be a lot of controversy behind that pinfall win due to the referee missing that rope break. Let me save that there on my spreadsheet. Next up's a big dream match, in my opinion. Price Sanders taking on Konosuke Takeshita. Brandon saying, what's the worst mission in Lego Star Wars: The Complete Saga? In my opinion, it's probably the Hoth one. The one on Hoth. And the original one, that is the vehicle controls in the original were not too great. And I played the original, so. I also didn't like it either on the DS version, which I actually still own to this very day. Yeah, Hoth Battle. I actually still own the DS version. Right here between Price Sanders and Konosuke Takeshita. Price sits at 8 points, same with Takeshita. Stop talking about Star Wars, this is wrestling. Blaze, shut the hell up. You're not supposed to be here. Blaze, you're not supposed to be here. Go away. Oh, what's up? We have PJ here. That's actually that was my uncle's name before he passed. From what I recall, it was one of the New Hope missions. Escape from the Death Star. Okay. I'm always going to say it's Hoth Battle because I could hardly beat that just because the controls were terrible. Oh, it's Jalon Morrison. Good to see you, Jalon Morrison. Sadly, you are eliminated from the tournament. You did not win earlier, which means you were eliminated from the tournament. But you can still fight, though. Your tournament is not over until the playoffs begin. You did put up a good match. Just sadly, you did not get the win earlier tonight, but that's all right. You're still just pretty young in this company, and no rookie has ever won this tournament before, so it's all right. It happens. You're still finding your footing here, which is all right. Blaze says Darth Vader's not Spock. Well, that's not a surprise, Blaze. Shut up. Right now, though, Price Sanders taking it to Konosuke Takeshita. Here with a couple shots to the head. And a Dragon Sleeper from Price, but the rope break is the reason why that is broken up. At least it's not Guardian Angel from St. Rhodes III. No, I was going to say, at least it's not like, what's the mission called from Jack 2? It's the one where you find the artifact and then you have to fight your way out of the harbor, and there's so much enemies there. Jalon says, I'll get some wins down the road. I'm just glad I got one. Nothing wrong with that. And besides, Jalon, you're not the only guy in this whole tournament that has 2 points. There's 2 other people still in this tournament other than yourself that has 1 win. Plus, you can still get another win in this tournament. You still got, I think, 3 more nights after this to go to get some more wins. I think your next one's against, who is your next one against? I think it's, Sawyer. It's either Sawyer or it's, Kazuki Fujita. That is your next one. Oh, and a nice gut buster on Takeshita. But the thing is, though, Jalon, you're still going to be on the pay-per-view anyway when our next pay-per-view is going to happen. As a lot of the roster goes. He says, I want to go against the Iron Taylor. You did face Iron Taylor, funny enough, and you lost to him. That was Taylor's first win in this tournament. But I have you in one rivalry right now that's going to continue on the next show. I just, it was stopped for a little because the guy was hurt. Now you're in a rivalry, and he was hurt for a little. But he is set to come back on our next show, so that'll continue on our next show. Right now, though, Takeshita, nice. A version of a landslide from Konosuke Takeshita. Takeshita for a victory over Price Sanders here. Nope. Oh, here we go. It's time for a brawl. Price and Takeshita firing off. Mid-time chops from both men between Price and Takeshita. Both men sitting at 4 victories in this tournament. The win here by either man will put him up with Amazing and Mike Watson in Block B. Takeshita with a forearm to the skull. What a forearm shot from the Alpha. Takeshita be going for that choke. And instead he doesn't. Power bomb. Flips him over. Power broker knee. Takeshita to put away Sanders. Price kicks out though, but he's busted open like a stuffed donut. Not looking too good for the terror, Price Sanders. Oh, and a clothesline. Big clothesline from Price, and Price is looking for the win. Sanders thinking tombstone. Sanders has them up. Tombstone. Sanders with a tombstone. And this time Takeshita answers with a kick out. The Alpha's now in trouble. Sanders drops an elbow. And Sanders will go back upstairs. Price Sanders. That diving headbutt. Beautifully placed by the terror. Price Sanders into a pin. Sanders beats the Alpha. Sanders is going to go up to 10 points, tying Mr. Amazing and Mike Watson at 10 points in Block B. So we have a 3-way tie right now for the top spot of Block B. A huge one for Sanders. Oh no. Give me 1 second, guys. Right back.